Hello, and welcome back to my kitchen. I know it's been a while, but we've been pretty busy here at our household. Today, we're going to be eating a one-pan meal made with shrimp, sweet potatoes, mushrooms, garlic, basil, and parsley, and 2 tablespoons of oil.
Perfect.
So the shrimp have been...
I will bring it closer so you can see.
So the shrimp have been cut in half.
Nice.
So let's get this started. We have a pan. I put it on high heat. At least I hope I put the right burner on. Little joke from the last one because I put the wrong burner on.
Yeah, you're good for that anyway.
Alright. So I'm going to start by putting half of my oil in here. So about 1 tablespoon of oil.
Nice.
And we're going to see if this is hot enough to cook yet. Which it is, so we're going to throw our shrimp in here. Let's get all the shrimp going in. Now we're going to cook the shrimp for about, we'll say 2 to 3 minutes.
Alright.
So let's cook for 2 to 3 minutes with the shrimp. When I got it nice and pink. And while that's cooking, let's talk stories. What's going on? Sophie, how was work today?
Work. Work was good. I'm glad it's Friday. But no, it was good. It was hot this week, so.
Yes, it was very hot. I went flying this week and it was so hot. When I got home, I was actually able to wring my shirt out of sweat. It was disgusting.
Yeah, it was.
Utterly disgusting. I must have taken like 15 showers this week just to get rid of the sweat.
Well, the past couple of days been really sticky and humid out there, and it's time for a little bit of cool fall. I'm kind of looking forward to that. Summer was a hot and sticky one for sure. Look at those shrimp. Sorry. Ah.
So we're just cooking the shrimp up here. Well, we've got a couple more minutes to go.
Nice.
So Serenity's here running around somewhere. She'll be with us today, finally, back in the house.
Dining room.
Yep, but school starting and all that, it's been pretty hectic. We've been just so busy. Plus, with all those meals we've made, there's tons of leftovers, so we're able to eat for days without having to cook anything new.
True.
But now that they're all gone.
Ooh, look at that.
So it's been about 2-3 minutes. So I'm going to pull these off. They're nice and pink now.
Right.
We'll set them aside.
Let me move away.
So I'm just going to put them back on the plate.
Back of the pan. Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
So
That's fine. It's going to be hard to have it. Oh, there we go.
Just throwing the shrimp back on the plate.
I'll take a big look at this. Nice. All right, what's next?
All right, so I'm going to turn this pan down to medium heat. Add the last tablespoon of oil.
Yep.
And we're going to throw our sweet potato into there. We got 2 medium-sized sweet potatoes cut into cubes. Let's get those in there. We want to soften them up a bit, so we're going to cook these for about, I'll say about 3 minutes or so. And after we cook them, saute them for 3 minutes, we're going to throw the cover on and let it sit in its steam for about 6 minutes.
All right. Looking nice.
Yeah. We're calling this a one-pan meal because at the end everything's going to be in one pan. We're going to serve it right from the pan.
Yes. True. And here's our favorite person.
That's a dog.
I know. There's our favorite doggy again, laying in the kitchen. Half, no, not half. Let's see, a couple of paws. Hey, Tucker. Tucker, look up. No, he doesn't want to. Oh, there he is. Nice smile. Hi, baby. All right, back to the potato.
Okay, it's only been about a minute, but
Okay.
we'll keep it going.
That's fine, I'll let you do that. So, what else? Stories.
What else happened this week? What happened today after your work? What did you end up having to do with the kids?
Oh, God. Yes, I was lice time in school. So I volunteered to go check some little tiny heads and look for lice. So that's my favorite time of the year, I tell you. I'm itchy right now talking about it. What a subject when we're cooking. Stop talking about lice, that's kind of gross. But yeah, that's the story of being in school. Next time's gonna be I'm sick because, you know, they have snuts everywhere.
You want to get a close-up of these potatoes
Yes,
before I put in
I will.
put the lid on?
Here we go. That's the last time you're gonna see those potatoes before they get nice and soft.
So I'm going to estimate around six minutes, I think.
All right. Sounds good. So we'll see them later, I guess. Well, in 6 minutes.
So in 6 minutes. So while those are cooking
Yeah.
and the shrimp have been set aside,
Yeah.
we got a couple garlic cloves here. Let me get a cutting board. And we're going to crush those babies up. Crush them and chop them.
Ooh, look how pretty it is. I like the close-up of things. All right. Go, Chad. Show me how you do this.
I will. So you crush. And then we're going to chop. Take it nice and, I like to go nice and thin.
Sorry guys, the window's behind me and you see that it's hard to.
Well, it
Oh, there
is
you
a
go.
home kitchen, not a
True.
professional studio.
Well, we need a cutting board is beat up. We use it a lot.
Home cooked meals.
True that.
There's one. Always scared I'm gonna cut my fingers.
Yeah. You got 9 of the one. You're good.
Except when you cut all 4 at once and I
Well,
only
you
have
got
another hand.
6. Nice. Look at this. Look at you going. You're almost professional. Almost, I said.
Far from it. One secret I did learn from watching cooking shows on TV is if you put your knuckles like that, you're gonna just rub your knuckles instead of cutting your fingers off.
Yeah. That's how they get away to go so fast.
I still don't trust myself to go super fast. So.
Great. Well, I hope everybody's enjoying this. I mean, we're having fun doing it.
Yeah.
It's a passion of us, like the kitchen, so we like cooking, we like food. But I really I hope you guys are, we're helping you and making you try new things and,
Yeah, hopefully you're getting some ideas because, not a lot of people would think to buy lamb and cook it.
or mix sweet potato and shrimp.
Yeah, we're gonna see how this comes out. I've never tried this before, so
That's
it's
a
gonna
first.
be an interesting go.
Yeah.
So we got our 3 shrimp there.
Shrimp, garlic.
Sorry, we got our
clove.
3
That looks like
cloves of garlic, nice and cut up. We got
weird shrimp.
our shrimp cooked, ready to go. We got mushrooms, probably about a pound,
Half pound.
a half pound of mushrooms,
Yeah.
right? And then the basil and that straight from our garden.
All right.
So we should be close to getting ready for that.
Okay.
Just waiting for it. We've been sitting here for about 6 minutes and let's take a look.
Yeah.
There's the potatoes and Serenity needs some water, so get Serenity some water, and then we'll continue.
Where?
Just keep recording. We'll just get water while she's
I'll just make you guys do a tour of the kitchen. Daddy giving water to the girl. Say hi.
Hi.
No, look
Daddy,
at.
I want cold water.
That's as cold as it goes.
Cold water, Daddy.
Alright. Okay, let's get the shrimp. No, first. Let's get the
The what?
garlic.
All right.
Going in. You wanted me to call it shrimp again.
You said it. I didn't do nothing.
So we got the mushrooms going in.
Mushroom.
So the mushrooms are there. Gonna add the parsley,
Yes.
the basil,
Or the basil, the parsley. It doesn't matter, but I see it.
either way, they're both in. Now we're gonna mix this up. Let the mushrooms cook for a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Get a better camera first. So we're gonna let this cook up for 4 minutes, and
All right.
for 4 minutes, and then we're gonna add the shrimp.
Add the shrimp.
We're gonna add the shrimp for 2 minutes, and I decided I want it in a nice bowl, so we're gonna put it in a bowl and serve it at the table.
Sorry, had a piece of basil in there.
Probably fell up when I brought it over. So we'll see you when I put it on the table, okay? Once I got everything together, we'll see what it looks like inside the container.
All
Oh,
right.
one more thing before we go.
Oh,
We're gonna put a little bit of salt, pinch of salt.
and some
And-
pepper.
Some pepper. Alright, so I grounded up a bit of pepper here, so let's get some pepper going in there.
Oh, it smells yummy. So if it's not good, it smells good.
And
So-
it's got color, so it's always good.
True.
There's orange in there, orange
Yes.
and pink.
So we'll see you in.
We'll see you in about 5 to 6 minutes.
All right. See you later.
Okay, we're at the table. One last step before we go. Remember that lemon we had the other day? I got the other half of it ready to go. So again, gonna put my hand over it so the seeds go into my hand.
Look at this.
And we're gonna do a little lemon on there just to add some flavoring. There's some more.
It's good. That's just it's a lot of lemon.
Mom,
Mix it.
Thanks for that.
What? Just a second, honey.
I just want to tell you. After, can you cut it after the done?
All right.
Let's take a plate full here, see what it looks like on the plate. And like I said, 1 pot meal. The shrimp were put in there right at the end just to heat them back up for like 2 minutes. Alright, so let's have a little flavoring, shall we?
All right. You try it.
So we got our shrimp. Actually, I'm gonna go sweet potato, mushroom,
And shrimp.
and shrimp
That-
on top.
That's a full bite.
1 bite about all. You know what? I'm liking the way the shrimp and the potato mix there and the mushroom all gives them a nice little flavor there. I'm really enjoying that. I'm glad we tried that. I wouldn't have tried it any other way except for you guys. I'm glad I could experiment with you. Again, another delicious meal. We'll see you next time, okay? Bye.
Bon appetit!